Okay, good afternoon and thank you for joining us. We'll take the usual format today and begin with Sky Sports and Gail Davis. Off you go, Gail.
Afternoon. Should we run through the who's in, who's out? I guess Chalobah is probably the biggest concern, isn't he?
Yeah. It wasn't until later after the game that I saw the image. I think everyone's seen it, and then you're really, really worried for the next day. Obviously, it's never good that Trevor is out for any period of time, but fortunately, it's nowhere near as serious as we first feared. It's still a serious injury, but we're looking at a period of maybe 6 weeks, which is disappointing. But from where we were a couple of days ago, straight after the game, we are in a better place than what we thought.
Saw Levi Cobham Training.
Yeah.
He looked good. Like, how far away? When can you start getting back in?
Yeah, with an ACL, you have to. He's hitting all of the benchmarks that he needs to, but we need to keep making sure that he keeps going past certain levels. It's just brilliant to have his presence back on the training pitch, and we want to see him back out there on the pitch as soon as possible, but within the right time frame. He's still looking at a good while yet.
So, hopefully this season still?
Hopefully, that is the hope, yeah, which would be a massive boost.
Anyone else? So,
Yeah, Philippe, unfortunately, he had his scan and he needed a minor operation. Nothing too serious. Again, that's a matter of weeks, but we're going through the wars at the moment. And Reece, we're going to look more in after the international break. It's not serious, but there is something in his hamstring, and that's something that we'll monitor after the international week.
Okay. That everyone, do you think?
Touch wood.
Okay. It's obviously been quite a difficult week.
Very difficult.
It's been maybe your most challenging as a manager, and also how damaging the kind of last week or so could be.
Yeah, when you lose games, it's always a damage attached to it. But there's also me. Yeah, I'm learning about the team. I'm learning about myself and my staff and the club. And I learned a lot this week. What I do know is that there's a resilience and a determination to put things right from myself and the team. And we'll see in the coming weeks what happens, which I'm very, very confident about.
Has it been your most challenging?
Different challenges. I think every manager goes through moments like this, goes through difficult weeks. I've had challenging periods before. Strasbourg, we've lost games. I've lost games in many jobs, like all managers have done, but I've always found a way to come through that. And now we're at that point again where I think as a group, we need to find a way to fight at Everton and come through a difficult period.
I know you've been alerted to Enzo Fernandez's quotes after
Yeah.
the press conference, and you said you hadn't heard them, you hadn't spoken
Yeah.
to him. Have you spoken to him now?
Yeah.
Because they are pretty strong.
Yeah.
I think they're probably quite concerning for people that support your club, that he can't guarantee he's going to be here next season.
Yeah, I think I had a great conversation with Enzo at length this morning before training, not just about his comments, just how he was feeling, how as a team we can improve. He's one of the captains of the club. What I would say is that he made it really, really clear to me how happy he is here at this club, how much he wants to win, how passionate he is for us to be successful. And he also said that in translation and in emotion, things get misconstrued in what he said. So for me, he's fully committed to this group. He's fully committed to win here at this football club.
How much of that and how much of what you're trying to do at this club depends on qualifying for Champions League, though? Because we're talking about superstars, and that's where they want to be playing next season.
Yeah, you want to be in the Champions League. It makes your recruitment, it makes your planning, makes everything clearer. Not just from a financial point of view, but we want to be. This club deserves to be in the Champions League. It's as simple as that. That's the aim. That's the target. That's what we need to really focus on now after coming out of that competition. And the rest of it is just about making sure that we win the next game and that we still stay on track for what we want to achieve.
Thanks, Gail. John?
How damaging has the last week been, for the morale, the confidence, and the belief of your players? Because it's been pretty tough, hasn't it?
Yeah, but I think most clubs, most teams go through these moments in a season. What I would say is what I've seen, not just today, yesterday, after the game, during the game, in the last minutes when we're down to 10 men, I didn't see a lack of effort. in a difficult moment. I've got a very resilient group. I've got a very resilient staff, and we know we need to put things right. You can't quantify damage until you're at the end of the season. What we have 8 huge games left in the Premier League, plus a cup competition that we want to win. So we're still in a place where we can affect things in a positive way.
Your team news has been leaked for the last couple of games.
Yeah.
Is that a concern for you, and will you have an investigation?
Yeah, we know, yeah, and it's not come from any place of malicious intent to me or to the team. We know where it's come from, and we've dealt with the situation.
Just another one, there was criticism of you handing a note to
Yeah.
Garnacho, towards the end of the game. What have you made of that?
I will always do my best in whatever circumstance for the team to perform at its best level, regardless of the result. Whether we're 5 goals down or 5 goals up. In that moment, we've just gone down to 10 men. I needed to change the system. I needed Moy Caicedo to go to right back. And rather than me scream and shout above a lot of people in the stadium, the best thing to do is to show him and get the note across to him. I'm aware, if I don't win at this football club as the manager, and if we don't win as a team, I'm very aware now that anything goes. So.
Does it surprise you that is being scrutinised by many experts? How do you deal with criticism? Do you try
It doesn't affect me. I'm aware of it. Of course, it's my job to be aware of what's being said about the football club, about my team. Am I surprised? No. The level, maybe. But the reality now is that I need to help this club and I need to help my players perform to win games of football. And if I don't, then maybe if I breathe wrong or sneeze wrong, or it's going to be spoken about.
Thanks, John. Keris?
Brilliant. I just wanted to ask, with the image of you giving the note, people have construed it as you trying to kind of get your ideas across, I guess. Do you feel that your tactics are getting through to the players at the moment? Is it a getting the message across thing, or is it an execution thing where things are going wrong, do you think?
Sorry, just the context of your question. I want to get the answer correct to your question. Are you talking about the fact I'm giving a note, or could you just rephrase that?
Yeah, no, that's fair. People kind of, maybe Garnacho's facial expression was a bit confused,
yeah, we were.
That's how people have construed it.
With 5 goals down, the lads were disappointed. It's normal. There will always be a narrative when the team don't perform or get the result that they want, but that's not the case. The players have shown, I think we've had 18 games together in 10 weeks. They've shown at times that they have clear understanding of what we want to do in a different way. And at times, which is normal in this period, it's not going to go completely to plan. In terms of the game on Tuesday night, it completely didn't go the way we wanted it to. But me handing out a note is not a reflection of my message not getting through to the players.
Sure. No, that's fair. And sorry for my question.
No, it's okay. I just wanted to make sure I responded in the right manner.
But in terms of where the execution is going wrong, is that a case, do you think, of on Tuesday, for instance, like pressing, for example, is that something where players need more kind of tactical attention to that, or is it just an execution thing?
No, I think if you look at the game and if you look at the reality of the situation, I would love to have a pre-season with the group. It's not possible. It doesn't mean we can't be successful. I'm so happy that I've joined this club in the moment that I did. If you look at our games where we've not achieved what we wanted to, it's not come off tactics. It's come off moments. It's come off moments. We're 2-2 in the first game. Come off a mistake, an individual error that happens in football. The first goal, which took all of the energy out of the stadium, had nothing to do with pressing. But then at PSG, who are the European champions, are 4 goals up. There are other emotional factors to it. Again, me handing out a note, it doesn't tell a story. It tells a story. I want the team to always play at its best, no matter what the situation is for the group.
Thanks, Keris. Rob?
How's Mandy's start after
Yeah.
Tuesday? Not just thinking about the mistake that effectively killed the tie, but then being taken off at half time. He's still very early in his Chelsea career. It's a lot.
It's a lot, and it's a lot for all of us at this club, because we are expected to achieve in the now. Mamadou I've worked with him for nearly 2 years. I'm so excited for his career. That's why he's here. And you have to go through negative experiences at times to improve. And he'll come back. He trained very well today. He's completely a massive part of our plans moving forward. And this, in the long run, for the pain that he's gone through, will make him an even better player.
Is it always more of a risk when young, inexperienced
Yeah, I think the closer you are to your goal, if you're a goalkeeper and you make a mistake, the chances are it ends in a goal. The same for defenders, it's higher. But Mamadou, Jarrell was magnificent. Jarrell's been top since I've been at the club, and you want to give these players the opportunities to show what they can do and learn from mistakes, me included. We all make mistakes. You have to make sure you learn from them, and that's where Mamadou is in his career. And if he learns from his mistakes, he's going to be, honestly, it's just so exciting what he can become as a player.
Okay, we'll end that section there. Cameras off, please.